anything you need for Halloween, this is Haunted School. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be going over my predictions on some of the range's Halloween animatronics for 2024. So as you know, a couple of days ago I went over the confirmed life-size props that range have teased on their website, and I'm actually really impressed. And there's actually one I actually notably missed out in that video, and it is this hanging mummy prop. It is very similar to one we've had over the past couple of years, but it does look like a revamp of it. It does look to be bigger, the face looks to be a lot more detailed, and it has the same lights inside it with the eyes and the body and everything. And apparently this one does make noise, which is quite cool. I really do hope it has a lights only mode, because the lights were a real appeal of the older version. But I can only hope. I can't wait to see us in stores, so it'll definitely be a first day pickup for me. But yeah, it's $22.99, and that is the Hanging Mummy. So we'll step forward into the predictions of the other items that Range will be selling this year. We still have to cover the tabletops, the hanging props, and the groundbreakers. None of that has been revealed to us yet, besides of course that mummy as the hanging prop. And a quick shout out to the Haunted channel for providing all of these videos from Sunstar's latest animatronics for this year. And of course, as a reminder, all the props that I'll be going over further on in this video, these are just my predictions. They aren't confirmed, they are just very likely because they are made by the same company that Range gets the props from, Sunstar and Aroma. That's where my predictions are based off. So without any further ado, let's go on with the predictions. So starting off with the tabletops, as you can see here, this is my first prediction that I hope that Range will have. We got this floating witch hat. It does look to be very cool. It's of course just a witch hat that floats on a stack of books. It's definitely very likely for Range to sell this because it is of course witch related, and they do sell a lot of witch props. Next is this little sitting clown that's holding a sign. As you can see. I do think this is very likely because the Range, of course, sell a lot of clown props, and the clowns are very scary and they are very popular amongst Halloween fans. Another one I really like is this basically row of books, and one actually does poke out and it does have an iron. And how creepy is this? It just pokes out, and as you can see, it lights up right there as well. So this one I do also think is quite possible. And most of these props in this video are pulled from Sunstar's catalogue for this year, so if you're wondering where my predictions are coming from, they're coming from right from Sunstar. And last but not least, we do have this book with moving eyes. It kind of looks like to be a tree face. We have seen similar props to this before, such as the Hanging Reaper with moving eyes. This would be very cool if it was sold, because props with moving eyes and blinking eyes are very creepy in general. Then got this witch as well, which is quite similar to the clown. It looks like it's a sitting down one. I do think this is quite possible as well. Next up, this is one of my favourite predictions. This is a fortune teller box. We have had one of these a couple of years ago. I believe it was around the price of £20, and it was very popular. I actually do remember owning this, and yeah, the Range, bring it back. It is so good. It is such a good little tabletop prop, and it's quite good quality too. And last but not least, we've got this little skeleton that's kind of like all chained up. It's very similar to the chef that we had last year. He's quite cool. Just little tabletops like this really do have quite a charm to them. So next up, we are into hanging props. Hanging props are usually one of the most popular styles of props that Range have, because they are big ones you usually get, and they are very, very creepy too. And of course at good prices. So first off, we've got this swinging doll. This one is very similar to the one we had last year. That one's really cool. But it'd be really cool if we can have an animated one this year, because last year's one I think just lit up and made a few sounds. Of course this one lights up, and she also kicks her legs, which would be really cool and really creepy. So next up is this hanging witch. Of course, you got to have a witch prop somewhere around this year. This one I think would be a really good candidate for a witch prop. She is quite cool, a lot of detail on her face, and she also has some quite fast movements. So I think that would be quite a cool one to have. And I also think this one on a broom would be quite possible as well. Like, we have seen props like this before at a range, so it's quite likely. And yeah, this one's very simple though, she just does have lights in her eyes, but something like this would be really nice to see as well. Another one that'd be quite possible is the zombie prisoner. It is very similar to one we've had for the past couple of years though, but it'd be cool to see one with more movement. As you can see, this one has moving arms and also flashing red eyes. And this one I think is really cool though, this chained up skeleton torso. It was actually very realistic, and I can definitely see a range having this. And if you're looking for something really creepy, I'd say it'd be so cool if the range had this hanging clown torso where it kind of looks like it waves, and it's got a really creepy face. I'd absolutely love it if they had this, because it does look quite big and quite menacing, if I'm honest. It has all blood around its mouth. It just looks awesome. Hopefully a range do have this prop. Then next up, this is one of those hanging door decorations, because the range started doing these last year with a metal bracket on the back, and it is this Reaper. I'd absolutely love to see this because it looks so cool. The face is very detailed, and yeah, I really love these props. I sure would love to see them brought back this year. And now on to the last section of this video is the groundbreakers. So first off, we got this this groundbreaker mummy. It does have the same shooting head motion that the standing haunted lady's gonna have from the range. As you can see, it does look similar to the jumping spider. In fact, I'd really love to see this, as the jump scare props are really quite popular. And next up, we got this groundbreaker clown. Of course, last year we did have a groundbreaker clown, and it'd be amazing to see another model of it. And this one I really love in particular because of how creepy it looks, and I'd definitely consider picking this up myself. And we also got this head-ripping skeleton groom, which is also another jump scare prop. Last but not least, I found this groundbreaker zombie in the Sunstar catalogue, and I think it'd be really cool if they had it this year. There actually isn't a video around of it, but zombies are, as it goes, you got to have a groundbreaker zombie on your yard every year, and just hopefully the range do a full-out zombie this year as well. So with that said, that is about it for my predictions for a range for Halloween 2024 in terms of smaller items outside of life sizes. Overall, I think if any of these are sold, it'll make a really good year for a range, and of course they are very reasonably priced. And in terms of returning props, I do think there will be quite a few that return, such as the hanging vampire, probably the jack-in-the-box, and even the door decorations. They'd be really cool to see brought back, and some of the inflatables, such as the jack-in-the-box, would be cool to see as well. Of course, as the range are very early at teasing things, we never know when things could come out. It could be very soon, could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be in a few weeks or whatever. It'd be really cool to see what we have for this year. It's all a big surprise, and there's just so much to come. And I'll keep you all informed on this channel as soon as I hear anything. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more Halloween content. Until the next video, anything you need for Halloween, this is Haunted Skull.